Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be making the short and sweet tour set list for Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not feeling the most confident in this one just because I don't know a lot of Sabrina's catalog outside of short and sweet, and I can't make her tour only knowing one album when she has like 15 albums. I figured though she'd probably only use short and sweet and emails I can't send as like the main two she pulls from. There might be some B-side singles or other tracks that you guys as Sabrina Carpenter fans might be like, girl, why didn't you include this? It's because I'm a very casual listener. I had planned to get tickets for the tour, but I ended up just not doing it, and I actually so regret it because I think this tour is going to be a lot of fun. I feel like she's going to incorporate a lot of sets. Her Coachella sets were always very summery and retro, so I just feel like going to the tour, it's just going to be like that times a million. So let's get into my set list prediction. We're going to start with Please Please Please. She opened with this at the VMAs, and it's also at the top of the album, so I just feel like this one is gonna be the opener, like especially the little intro synth that you're gonna hear. I just feel like that's a perfect moment for the crowd to get hyped up and excited to see her. Then we're gonna go into Good Graces. I just think at the top of the show it's always fun to have like a silly song as the second one, and then we're gonna go into Feather. I think she'd want to do this one earlier, but I don't know if I made the right choice with Feather being so high. Maybe she's gonna save it for later, but I figured because Feather and Nonsense have kind of ran their course, well, you'll see where I place Nonsense, but I just feel like she would want the set to be mostly about short and sweet, so getting Feather kind of at the beginning of the show gives you time to take in all the other songs. Following Feather, I put Because I Liked a Boy. Total vibe switch, I feel like, but I really didn't know where to place this song. It was the most confusing for me. So then I chose Dumb and Poetic. Now I didn't want to include this one on the set list because I don't like this song. I think it's a very TikTok young girl kind of trap song. And this is coming from a young girl because I'm 17, not 24. This song is just my least favorite lyrically. I feel like it's a little bit basic, but I do really like the part where she says, just because you act like one doesn't make you a man. And I think that live will get the girlies going. Also, me putting Because I Liked a Boy and Dumb and Poetic together, yes, that's on purpose. Then we're gonna go with Slim Pickens. Slim Pickens really is, I feel like, the culmination of Sabrina Carpenter's dating history. After she sings Slim Pickens, she's gonna do a cover, and it's a Chappell Roan song, and it's Red Wine Supernova. I think this would be magical. Red Wine Supernova already has a country kind of feel, and since Sabrina has been leaning into that more, I just feel like that following Slim Pickens would be so cute. I also think because of her Good Luck Babe cover, we obviously can tell she can sing a Chappell song. I would love for her to cover Chappell on her tour. I think that would be just like adorable. And I chose Red Wine Supernova because it's silly and it's sassy. I feel like it's the most Sabrina Carpenter Chappell Rowan song. And then following Red Wine Supernova would be Juno. Juno is my favorite song on the album. I think it's incredible. I would love in my dream world her to like close this show with Juno, but I just don't see that happening because she has just so many other hits that she's gonna save for later. So realistically, I feel like Juno is a good like middle of the show. You could save up enough time waiting for Juno, but then you have a lot more to come afterwards. I don't know. After Juno is Fast Times. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with Emails I Can't Send, so I like kind of lightly listened to the album before I did this, and Fast Times really surprised me. It was a total genre flip, I feel like, for Sabrina, which we now know to kind of be her standard. But at the time, I'm sure this was a kind of surprise because it's so much more groovy and a little bit soulful, a little bit sultry, but still very pop, obviously. So I thought it'd be really cute to follow Juno with that one. And then after Fast Times, Sharpest Tool. Sabrina has said that Sharpest Tool is her most heartbreaking song to her personally on the album, which I totally feel. So I don't even know if she would bring it to the tour, but it's a gorgeous song and I really hope she does because I think it's beautiful. And I think that, followed by Things I Wish You Said, we're gonna be in like the heartbreak section. Like this is literally like the oh I'm in pain section. But then Coincidence. Coincidence is such a cheeky song. It's one of my favorites off the album. It's very Joni Mitchell, which I personally love. So Coincidence coming after that, yeah, we needed that. Then I feel like I want this to be like a break in the show. Like she's gonna have an outfit change between Coincidence and my next song. And my next song is Don't Smile because it's a totally different vibe. I can see her being I don't know, like on a like lifted thing and flying over the crowd during Don't Smile, kind of like what Olivia Rodrigo does. I believe she sings Logical while she does that, and there's another song, but I can't really remember, and I literally went to the Guts tour, but oh well. Sort of what she did at her VMA opening with Please Please Please. We're gonna start getting into the end of the show where we pull out like all the bangers. Read Your Mind, and then Bedchem, and then Taste. That's the end of the show. The encore is Nonsense and Espresso. Espresso is pretty much cemented as Sabrina Carpenter's encore song for the rest of her career, so it only makes sense that this is going to be the first tour we get to see that at. There's a possibility where she does end with that and she maybe does Nonsense and Taste as her encore. I could see that if she wants to make sure people don't leave before the encore, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in the encore though. I'm feeling like that's what she's gonna do. That's it. That's my set list. It is super short. It is only 54 minutes, and that's because I simply don't know any other albums. I feel weird adding in things that I don't even know and I haven't really listened to enough. So let me know what you guys think I should have added, because I'm sure there are plenty of songs that you guys are gonna let me know I did not include. If you like this kind of content, you definitely should subscribe, because I love to do set list predictions. And when Sabrina starts the tour, I'm gonna react to my set list and see how it lined up with the official one. So lots of reasons to follow and subscribe. Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.